Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, welcome to Age of the Ring cast. Today we have a 2v2 on Tarnos. This is actually a game that I played. This is another late night BFME game where I'm basically half asleep. This was actually a pretty laggy game. I'm not sure if there was something wrong with my con or whatever. But yeah, it's a funny game for a lot of sad reasons, and you'll see why. So let's just get to it. In the top left we had the Italian Stallion. We had Slade as Erebor, the mighty Erebor. His teammate was Realstone as Lorien. Opposite him was Men of Delgai as Misty Mountains. And then little old me as... I was about to say the mighty Rohan. Good joke, RuudDevil. As Rohan. And yeah, I don't always like doing this. I've said that before. But a lot of people enjoy it. For some reason, they enjoy my insight into like sort of what goes through my mind when I'm playing. And obviously, since I'm casting myself, I can tell you that. So, I've never really done Peasant Start. We're gonna go on Rohan Cap. There we go. I've never really done Peasant Start myself, and I thought, you know what? It's 2v2, it's late at night, it's a laggy game. Let's go fucking Peasants. So, opening up with that, only 150, so, I mean, it's so much quicker than getting barracks out. Obviously, they're susceptible to cavalry and archers, and I was sort of concerned about maybe Lorien archers coming over and fucking me over. But I thought once I get draft and once I get the horde bonus, then it should be fine. I definitely wasn't worried about cavalry, because, I mean, if Lorien wants to go cavalry, I mean, they just call GG, they just lose that. Like, they definitely lose to their side if they go horse archers. And even though the bird was a possibility, I highly doubted that Slade was going to go battle wagons. And boy, was I wrong. Now, I'm not an aggressive player at all. And I probably, in hindsight, looking at this now, I probably should have just gone straight in. I wanted to save my draft until I had like 3 peasants out. But I feel like I could have just gone in now and just taken this mine, maybe got this one. Because dwarves, obviously going Erebor start is a lot slower. And obviously they move a lot slower as well, so I could just sort of maneuver my way out of there. We had Mountain Orc stock from Men of Delgai, very clever. Or just a much safer option. And, I'm not sure what harass he thinks he's going to do against slashes. I would have just gone straight for the Warglare if I was Realstone, but he's just doing that. So, I made Yeoman archers as well, because I wanted some cover. I didn't want to go full melee. I'm trying to break that Sawman strat that I keep finding myself into, where I just don't make range. So, while Spearman will come out soon, because obviously I want some precaution in case Cav comes out, but also to creep the Warglare. But then also to creep the Cave Troll there. Because as Rohan, I can get Galathrium from the inn, which are very, very, very strong. Anyway, instead of attacking Slade, I decide maybe I get a cheeky double team, and we get like a quick... we get some like cheeky elf kills. But of course, as soon as I do that, Slade shows up. And all I had were Yeoman training, so I had to deal with that. I don't know, I was just very passive. I could have actually attacked. I was just sort of moving the whole army back. I should probably just go in here now. I think the Guardians do get this farm, but they do die shortly after, so yeah, it's okay. Anyway, Yeoman coming out. More peasants coming in from this one. And I don't think I discovered the well yet. There it is. Okay, so now I just decide to push forward. On the right side, level 2 slashes. So now they're just stacking that damage. And I feel like Fellwind is basically the best opener against Lorien, because obviously most of their damage in the early game is gonna come from archers. And so if you use Fellwind, you can pull the archers out of their comfort zone and into your slashes. And I'm pretty sure Realstone, Men of Dale did that. He did go Fellwind. It's already been used, but we missed that. Anyway, creeping done over there. The last of the Guardians do die there. The well does go down. And now I'm finally, because I got the draft now, or because I popped draft, finally going on the offensive. But as I said, looking back, I probably could have sent just one peasant in. And peasants only cost 150. Even if you lose, you don't lose, because it's 150. It's hardly any money down the drain. I guess the only bad thing would be if you pop draft on one battalion and then they die. Anyway, early Rumil for Realstone, and it's just a very annoying target because yeah, he can just one or two shot basically anything in the early game, and he's just a great sniper. Anyway, early Urshak comes in. Slashes, Men of Dale was always harassing whenever Lauren came over to help Slade. And so another Malon tree goes down. And again, I probably could have kept on going, but I wanted to secure the Galathrium as quickly as possible, because I knew that once those heavier dwarves came in, and I felt that he was probably going to go Men of Dale archers. Once they came in, I didn't want to use Halatherians. I probably could have, but I didn't because they don't get the upgraded bows. And so I went straight for those Galathrium, where they would heal at level 2, and I can upgrade them to Malon bows. I didn't go cavalry. It was a very laggy game. Wait, hold on. Did I leave the fucking gold? Are you... Okay, Thran, just ignore that. Just don't tell Thran that I left some gold behind. But yeah, it was a very laggy game. I'm not sure, it was probably my con. It was acting up last night. But yeah, I didn't want to go cav because of that. Anyway, so we have lots of peasants. I'm always thinking about the double team, but didn't quite get it off. And then this is where I notice, oh fuck. Slade is actually pretty smart. He went battle wagons. And even in a laggy game, the battle wagon, he just needs a one free hit and then he just goes in. Although his trample ended pretty quickly, although I get some good damage there. Anyway, sort of a double team going in here. I've got one spear, maybe two. And the battle wagon goes straight through my yeoman. And he only took half health. Now, granted, these are yeoman tier 1. But they are yeoman, okay? They own their own land. They're cool. They should have killed that battle wagon. That was straight through the middle. Anyway, for the first time ever, my first hero was Eowyn. Because I wanted that sweet armor boost bonus. And, yeah. Not enough spears. And now double trouble. All he has to do is avoid these bad boys. Level 2, he can give him a barrel anytime he wants. The hotkey is W, so just very easy to use, very easy to remember. If you just want to remember hotkeys, I mean, they're basically standardized now in Age of the Ring because they're nice like that. But you always assign it to a funny joke, and that's how you can remember it. I always remember that Rumil is the range guy because, well, it begins with R. It's very easy. So that's just the little neat ways to remember. Anyway, first Galathrium is out. I think at this point I decided to go for... No, I decided to make another archer. I don't know why I did that. Panic buy, I guess. But you can get fire arrows at level 2, which is a lot faster than other factions. So I was going to do that quickly, or sooner rather than later. Anyway, Men of Dale archers are coming in. The battle wagons are still looming. There goes the draft. There goes Rallying Horn. I actually just like to pull back here, because anytime I see someone pop their tier 1 very early, I just leave. I just fucking leave. Like, oh lol, nice 50% damage and armor. It'd be a shame if you wasted it. And there it is. Anyway, Theodred comes out on the field because I did have a lot of money. I expanded my eco pretty nicely. And my teammate actually also did go for the hero rush. I was surprised to see Gulfimble, but somehow he had Muzgash and, I mean, Urshak's pretty cheap, but he had Muzgash as well. So he's got 3 heroes out. I went for Theodred because my thinking was a lot of archers from Lorien's side, and maybe from Erebel's side too. And I can just make myself immune to all ranged damage at level 3. But at level 5, not only do I just buff the damage of everything around me, I also buff Eowyn in quite a few ways. And since I already had Eowyn on the field, it seemed like a no-brainer. Anyway, I asked for Felwind. Felwind comes in. And you have to remember, it's a laggy game. So these guys are moving way faster than anything else. And look, I tell my spearmen to move here. They go this way, and then we go all the way back. And yeah, I'm not sure what the pathfinding was there. Anyway, the free peasant summon from Eowyn at level 3, they are permanent, I'm pretty sure. Are they permanent? Hold on, we will check. Yeah, permanent, hell yeah. But yeah, anyway, the Lauren archers came in. He does have Haldir as well for the extra snipe. I guess he wanted to play it really safe here. And I think Gulfimble might die soon. But yeah, we're firmly pinning him, or him being slayed in his base, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. I got lots of peasants. The battle wagons haven't trampled me in like 30 seconds, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm getting more yeomen, more peasants out. And my goal is, we get the XD here, lol. And, yeah, my goal is to keep the Galathrium alive, and get Malon bows, and just start mowing people down. I'm so far ahead at this point, just, yeah, it's going really well for me. We're almost at tier 2. I get stunned, but who gives a fuck because the Galathrim made it. Or Galathrim were outside the range. And now Peasants versus Lorien Spears. Good luck beating them. You will never beat them. And in fact, I don't think I have any pikes in there. I think they were hitting... Yeah, they were over here just dancing around. So the Galathrim do get trampled, but being Galathrim, they just don't die. So there's that. And then there's... Ah, man. Every time this was happening, by the way... Oh, yeah, we lost the hero here. Every time this was happening, I was getting more and more tilted. Because it was a laggy game, okay? And I just... Whatever I did, I couldn't get my spearmen anywhere near. And... When I get tilted, I play progressively worse. I just see red, and I just play worse and worse and worse. And then they come in again. Now, by some sheer numbers, I was able to bring one wagon down, but the other one gets out alive. And, oh man, I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed because my pikemen were coming all the way from the back because I built my, barracks here. I was so annoyed that they're having to make the long journey halfway across the map that I decided to... Oh no. Oh no, is this it? Oh, look away, look away. No! Oh my god. Yeah, so if I was tilted before, I lost about... Just watch the numbers go. Just watch the numbers go. Oh man, I lost like 400 CP. Oh my god. At this point... Okay, there's a lot of things to unpack here. I don't even care what Men of Dale's doing. Yeah, good for you, Men of Dale. You're killing his stuff. Well done. It's all going swimmingly for him. But at this point, I can actually hear Thran in my brain shouting at me, "RuudDevil, you so noob." That's what I was hearing right now. That's what I was hearing. So I was so far ahead, my peasants were leveling up, they had the leadership from Eowyn, life was a dream, and there's just one peasant left. One peasant left, literally one. And what happened there was... I did an attack order, because I went in, my army's strong, I got Galathrim, what am I going to be afraid of? Just attack order. I went back. Because I was stopping using my archery range. I clicked this, I hit Control Group 4, so that when I hit 4 on my keyboard, it brings up the inn. And I went back to my army. And in that short space of time, they ran in between here, which was probably the worst place to be. Because they were clumped up in like 1 square meter. And yeah, well, there's a level 4 battle wagon for you. That's what happened. I was so tilted I built a tower. What the fuck did I build a tower for? So yeah, I was so tilted. But yeah, going back to what I said earlier, I was so annoyed about the... this is just me being annoyed, by the way. I was so annoyed about the pikes having to move halfway across the map that I built a forward barracks. This will backfire, though. Because if you see, there's an ambient structure here. So this means I'm very clumped. Look how clumped this whole area is. Also, I built 3... Why the fuck did I build 3 farms for? I was molding so hard. I wasn't in voice chat, but I was molding. Anyway, I went for the onager because I wanted to hit his barracks and force him into my tower. But also, the hay bale might do some good against his archers. So, when I was at peak tilt, Men of Dale messaged me saying I've got Bolg. I felt a little bit better. Seem to have done a number on Celeborn there. And he's got Gundabad, so... Wait, hold on. Send in the Goats comes in. Oh yeah, this is when I noticed his Gimli, and then I noticed my Eowyn is just in the back doing nothing. I'm not sure what she was doing, but the time I could correct it, motherfucker actually axe throws me. And I guess Gimli really hated her stew. And I actually think the battle wagon might have got the final hit there. It looked like he got the final hit there. That would have been pretty funny. But yeah, so I lose my hero to pathfinding, even mega tilt. But at least it's going well for Men of Dale because Realstone hasn't teched up yet. I don't even think he's got upgrades on his archers. He does not. And so, while he can get a lot of kills potentially, once the Fell Wind comes in on those Gundabads, yeah, it's GG. He's just going to kill all those guys. And with Bolg buffing them, they'll be even more durable. So, because of losing the hero, because I lost all my peasants, and I was so proud of those peasants because they did so well, I was like, you know what? Enough's enough. I'm going to go straight for the Kingsguard. So the stables will come out soon. I was thinking I should just get dismounted Kingsguard because, you know, more sturdier pikes, they'll kill the battle wagons. But it's level 3 barracks and it's 800 a pop for those dismounted Kingsguard. I feel like the regular Kingsguard was a much safer option. Anyway, is this Fell Wind time? It is Fell Wind time. So now all those Lorien archers, which is like 95% of his army, They won't be able to escape because they're being body blocked. And they're just all going to get one shot here. And that's what I was talking about. Nice levels for heroes. And there you go. Celeborn could probably actually turn around and kill Muzgash here very easily. Is Muzgash going to die here? I mean, there's 3 heroes there. I think he might actually get fucked. I wasn't really paying attention to what happened to Men of Dale. Alright, he does lose a hero. Anyway, attack on the left. Honors your fireball comes in. I think there's one more big mold to come in. We saw me lose 500 CP up here. I lost my Honor because of course I did. And as I was saying, it is so... it is so clumpy here because I forgot about this ambient building here. Heroic statue goes down. I lose my leadership. I think Theodred is still in there. But look how clumped I am. And Mouse, please stop doing that. Look how clumped all my guys are. Horn of the Westfold. Yeah, Gimli don't give a fuck. He's level 3. Theodred's leveling up. He don't give a fuck. And there's the leap. And no spears to protect my Galathrim. You know, if they were any other archer, they would die. But thankfully, I had Galathrim. So I had some saving grace there. And, yeah. None of this should have been happening. And all the while this is happening... I'm thinking, dude, I wish I had those peasants back. I wish I didn't attack order. I wish I didn't look away for 1 second. Because you can't do that in this game, apparently. So yeah, tower went down, statue went down. I think I keep the barracks there. I don't actually remember what happened to that. So if you see, all I've got left after that Gimli leap was 1 half-dead peasant and some Galathrim. Literally, the only thing that would stay alive with Galathrim. I do get Skull of the Roses because I think, well, I could either stun the battle wagons or I could stun half his archers or whatever. Whatever I decide to stun, I will get value. The stone does debuff, but I put it in the back because I don't like to use a tier 2 and then just see it get destroyed in the front line. So you're capped at 2, I put the first one in the back and then first one further forward. Anyway, Stables comes in because after that Gimli leap... I mean, Gimli is terrifying. He's already killed 1 hero, he's already killed a bunch of my yeomen. He's terrifying. So, yeah. Stables coming out, upgraded. Snowball would have been really fun to use, actually. Snowball never really get much love, and their formation is just baller because they're in a line. But I was annoyed. And even though Slade didn't go the bird this game, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going Kingsguard. Anyway, forward barracks does go down. There it is. The stun does go in. Stunned a bit too much, a bit more than I liked. I was trying to maneuver my spearmen on the battle wagons while they were stunned, so as soon as it unfreezes, then I could kill them. But it's a bit awkward moving around them when they're stunned, and I don't actually get the kill here. 1 battle wagon does go down, and it wasn't even me who killed it, it was my teammate. My teammate had to do that. Are we going to get another war crime here? There we go. Kill the builders to make myself feel better. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, Men of Dale came over to say, hey, I'm sick you're a bitch, and let me kill this battle wagon. There, it's dead. One battle wagon still did get away, but at least I tried. Anyway, tier 2 Elven Archers versus tier 1 Elven Archers. I don't care if you got Celeborn, I'm still going to win this. I have Malon Bows, you do not. I don't have heavy armor yet. In fact, it takes me, I think, until the end of the game to get heavy armor. Oshek gets axe thrown and dies. I felt kind of bad about that because he was actually helping me and then he died. He does have Lug, which, I mean, Headhunter's just amazing against anything, really. And I do take down the battle wagon. Eat it! At the cost of all my yeomen, but they do go down. Anyway, this isn't my Elven Wood. I'm not Lauren, so I just felt like clarifying that. He did headhunt the Celeborn, and even though he did ping it, I swear I was attacking him. But at one point, the Galathrim just switched targets to the archers up here. And so I think Celeborn got away. He's actually very tanky. And that was even without his level 4 procced. Anyway, Ball goes out on the field. There goes the splash damage at level 3. And I think he wanted Idriel there, but yeah, elves are a bit too fast. Rumel did die there? No, it was Orphan that died there, okay. And yeah, I'm still using the bare bones yeoman. It's just archer spam and soon to be Kingsguard. I'm having to literally bring out the biggest lames because I molded so hard. At least I am getting power points and it's, you know, at least that's going for me. So level 3 stables, Kingsguard coming in. I did make Aomer, here he is, but I didn't want to send him in without the Kingsguard. Now, Lauren's in a pretty bad spot because they're trying their best to help their teammate, but he hasn't been able to tech up, and teching up is, I mean, it costs 800. It's a lot of money. Alright, Bolg has been axe thrown, survives because he's Bolg and he just doesn't die. Aoma, even though I said I didn't want to send him in, he goes in. I don't remember doing that. And I was actually afraid he was going to die there. So it tanks the Malon Shaft, which I'm very thankful for. Men of Del does ruled by fear, so I actually get an armor debuff here. And still... Actually, some of them did actually survive that. Oh my god. Anyway, Kingsguard chasing after the Elven Heroes, as you do. But they get stunned, so quick thinking by Rulestone. And... Does he die here? I did pop his Luck of Battles, so I think he was able to attack the Mithril-tipped arrows. I was surprised that Slade had Mithril-tipped arrows because I was basically keeping him pinned in his base. He only had a couple mines. He did have Deep Delving, but still, I thought I'd killed enough to sort of starve him from upgrades. Finally deciding to upgrade it. I think I did want to get either Forged Blades or Heavy Armor. I can't remember which. But yeah, second Kingsguard comes in. I don't think I go full 3 Kingsguard. There is some saving grace there. But this has just been a funny battle because I was so far ahead and I molded so quickly. Anyway, Horn of the Westfold here. Lots of Mithril Tip. Rallying Horn comes in. I stun one half. And then Kingsguard go to chase the other half. I basically kept changing targets here. I went for a Hadhod. And then I decided right before he died to just change target for some reason. And I think I actually let him live here. Yeah, I decided to change target. And then go for the nice little cheeky trample there. Hadhod tanked a spear throw as well, which is actually pretty incredible. And it was so laggy and it was so, like, awkward to manage that I was just trying to control group Aoma with my cavalry. But anytime I was about to set it up, I'd get attacked. And, yeah, it would just fuck it up. Anyway, second stun comes in just to annoy him. Goldfimble fighting Idriel. And I think we actually get a hero kill here. I do the tier 3 stun here. Does nothing for the units in Elvenwood. My teammate does get his own tier 3 into Fellwind. And right outside the barracks. And they just get burnt alive. That's their first thing. I think Haldid does die here. Is his corpse somewhere? I do remember killing Haldid there. But I didn't actually see the body. So yeah, I think it took a bit of a double team. It took Bolg and Aoma and a couple Kingsguard. But I was finally able to erase the memory of those battle wagons. Because god, they were so annoying. I mean, everyone knows the danger of battle wagons, man. Everyone knows how good they are. Everyone knows how fucking strong they are. And I just fed like 500 CP to them more than once. Anyway, King Dane comes out. I'm not sure what else, like... I don't like... King Dane is a support hero, let's be fair. He's more for buffs and for armor. I think if he wanted to go offense and just try and sort of deal damage, Stonehill might have been better, but... it's hard to say what could have actually, you know, saved Slade here. Gimli is actually poisoned there. And I'm not sure if the poison killed him or Urshak, but someone did get him. And looking at this, I pulled back a hell of a lot. I'm not sure why, but Men of Dale was always going in really deep with his heroes, and I feel like I should have... Looking at this back... Wow, Idriel just killed Urshak. That's actually kind of funny. But yeah, looking at this back, I probably should have actually supported him more. I just kept bailing out. Anyway, I had all the money. My eco was through the roof. Theoden does come out because leadership. Get a nice cheeky trample. Tier 1 Lorien units. Still. And he is making Karen Amroth. He is, I guess as Admiral, he thinks he can still salvage this. But I'm not sure what you can do to stop Kingsguard when you're already, you know, ahead. So yeah, Malon Bows with Glathrim and Kingsguard. Just such a disgusting combination. I think if they wanted to stop that, maybe Lauren cast down its walls, but I don't know how close he was. No, he went Elvenwood anyway, so you'd have to get Radagast. The Radagast stun would actually probably kill Galathrim as well. He had a couple outs, I guess. But yeah, if you want to know the peak spell pathing for Misty Mountains, it is Fellwind, Scavenger, and the Worm. Now, you can go the Terrain as well. In fact, I'd recommend going the Terrain first and then Fellwind. But the Worm is just such lethal value compared to a Watcher that it's worth getting Scavenger over the Trollish Stew. So another XD, I think that's my 3rd or 4th of the game. Sieging down his fortress with the onagers so they feel important. And the game was basically done at this point. But I did message them saying, hey, don't finish it yet. I'm close to getting tier 4 and I was always going to go for Stormcrow. Because how often do you actually get to use Stormcrow and feel good about it? And there it is. So, when your mineshaft's level up, they get these little archer buddies up there. And when you get mithril-tipped arrows, or sorry, yeah, mithril-tipped arrows, the archers on the mine also get mithril-tipped arrows. I didn't know they got the mithril-tipped arrows. And so in a second, you will see the great King of Rohan, King Theoden himself, actually die to a mineshaft. And that shows how laggy it was that I popped that, I swear, like 20 seconds ago. And it finally pops it. So anyway, Theoden's by himself. Actually, what is actually killing him here? What actually killed? Wait, the archers weren't shooting at him. These are mine? Well, I'm gonna go with a mine kill Theoden, because actually looking at back, I don't even know if they did it or not. But let's just say they did. And I guess vengeance. But yeah, this has been a 2v2. This is what happens when I tilt. I just build copious amounts of mines, or farms, I guess. And yeah, without those Galathium, I feel like I would have been really stuck on the sand because I just couldn't catch up to those fucking battle wagons for the life of me. I deleted one stone and made a new one because they're capped at 2. And I'm gonna zoom in because I want to see the Gandalf like stun on the Stormcrow. But yeah, this is basically GG. And maybe you got a little insight into how my brain works this game. I mold very easily. And I just play worse. There's beautiful rule by fear there. Gandalf stun? Wait, what the hell does it actually do? It says it stuns them for 15 seconds, but it didn't look like those Lorien units were stunned. Weird. Maybe the banners on here stop them from stunning? I don't know. And there's the, there's just me trolling my teammate with the stun because I can. Yeah, anyway, that was a 2v2. A bit one-sided, but I felt like casting it anyway. Because people are always asking me to play myself. And I thought this was a really funny... Well, looking back, I can laugh. But at the time, yeah, I was annoyed. So yeah, there it is. That's how I... That's the story of how I had to use Kingsguard to defeat battle wagons. So yeah, I'm shit. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. We'll be back to regular casts tomorrow. But if you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like. And just comment something nice, I guess, for me to read. And maybe I'll like that too. And subscribe if you haven't already for more BFME content. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Goodbye.